afternoon, good evening everyone. Welcome to Virtual FMR, my name is Clive Finnimore. Tonight we are running the MHG Run Club 5K. How is everyone? Good evening Anthony Anderson, Tina Beard, Sebastian, Amy and Laurie. How are you Laurie? Thank you for dropping in. Laurie says she's not running with us tonight, but she'll drop in for 20 minutes before her appointment. Sad she can't run with us. We're sad too Laurie, one day you'll run with us. Hello Amy Green in game. Niles is in game, Sebastian, Jackie and Tina. Nice to see you all. We've got 1 minute to go until we start. I'm just going to start walking a little bit to see how things feel. I've just been putting the chickens and ducks away. And as I was trying to herd up the seagulls, put them in their box, I slipped over and heard a crack from my left ankle. Luckily, nothing is hurting and nothing is swollen at this stage, but it was literally 5 or 10 minutes ago. My clothes are on the floor there, absolutely covered in mud. But as I went down, I did hear a crack. But hopefully it was just like when your fingers click and nothing's going to be broken. So far so good. We can walk. That's always a start. I keep forgetting to turn the music down a tad before I start Zwift, but I can't do it now because everything will freeze. Laurie says, hi everyone, have a great run. Thank you, Laurie. Oh, I think something's about to happen. What do you want to do, everyone? 9? Just going to monitor my ankle for a little bit. There's an ever so slight discomfort, but nothing too bad. 9 kilometers per hour we're going to start running at. Tina didn't think she was going to join us tonight because she's been in the gym and her body battery was about 20 this morning. But she's here. She's here. So Tina's got a low body battery. She's already been to the gym. So we'll let Tina choose some speeds. We'll keep an eye on her speeds, see if she has a sneaky progressive. I don't think it'll be anything mental tonight. Nice steady 5k. Let's drop some ride-ons so everyone runs off. Tina says, microphone up. I can't turn it up anymore, Tina. I keep forgetting to turn the sound down, the music. And I can't do it now because the screen will freeze and Zwift might crash. I've got to put my mouth right on the microphone. Or maybe it's because I usually shout. And tonight I'm not. Because I'm worried about my ankle. Hope everyone's had a good day. As you just heard, I've already put the animals away. I had a bit of a nice trip down there. Niles is asking, has anyone else got the old hub? I've seen that one, I ain't got my glasses on. It says HUD. H-U-D. Oh, the stuff at the top. There was an update when I came on tonight. Put me back about a minute or two. No idea what it did. I actually don't think I've got the old hub. The old hub wasn't transparent, was it? It was solid, it was white. But I can see through mine, so I think mine's okay. What device are you on, Niles? I'm currently running on the PC. Tina's running on Apple TV. Everyone's saying hello in game. Who have we got running with us tonight then in game? We've got Tina, Jackie, Sebastian, Amy, Niles. Quick look over there. I think that's about the names I recognise with us tonight. Welcome along anyone else who's joined us for the first time, is watching the channel. If this is your first time on this map, you will unlock the kit. It's always exciting to unlock a kit, isn't it? Sebastian's got the red sweeper flag tonight. Niles is on Apple TV, Tina. So is yours, what colour is your HUD at the top of the screen, Niles? Is it transparent or is it solid? I used to capture the graphics when they were solid colour and used them on the live stream, but when it went transparent it looked a bit silly, so I had to lose it off my data screen. Anthony Anderson's asking, I hope Sebastian's picking up those gel wrappers. I'm sure he is. He's sneaking in front. He's sneaking in front, but everyone's still running the same speed, so I haven't missed the sneaky speed increase. At work today, at the warehouse, I was making up and packing up modelling compound. I suppose it's a bit like paper mache, but it's one that you just add water to. The type of thing people that build railway models and things like that, landscapes, would use to stick over the top to smooth it off. Landscaping modelling. Tina says, you remembered to change the route, Clive. I'm impressed. This afternoon, Tina, I remembered, or this morning, I can't remember. It was today. Sometime today, I had a quick look, thought, oh, I can change the route now. Let's go to Yorkshire. I tried to find one with a bit of village or town and a bit of countryside. Oh, Niles confirms, yes, the HUD at the top of the screen is a solid white colour. Strange. Had transparent one yesterday. So that is the old one, isn't it? Sebastian had to uncensor Niles' comment. No idea what the censored word in that comment was. I've got an idea of what word it could have been. Oh no! Sad news from Anthony. He said on his run this morning, he saw 2 dead badgers. Together or separately on the road. Strange if they're together. Tina says we have so many on the roads here lately. I've seen a few actually. They obviously get a bit more restless this time of year and start roaming around a bit more, taking chances on the road. Tina says she has so many on the roads there at the moment. I hope none of them are from the Enchanted Garden. So we are approaching 1 kilometre in. Ankle feels okay. It feels a bit warm, but there's no pain or discomfort, so fingers crossed I didn't break anything just now when I fell over in the garden. Tina says they're all safe at Karen's house. That's good to hear. 1 kilometre in, everyone, 4 to go. Cheeky cheeky look at Tina's speed. Looks like we've got a slight increase there. 0.2. 9.2 now. The Beacon group is running. kph for the Beacon group. Thank you for joining today. Always good to see you lot. See a lot. I said see you lot. Voice to text. I don't know. So I'm wearing my in real life MHG shirt and red shorts tonight. I don't even know if these shirts are still available. Back in the day, a few of us bought some. I've got my hoodie on the table behind me as well. They were really cheap, weren't they? Yeah. Like a hoodie was like a £10 or something. I've got my hat on. My top shorts I bought separate. That's why they haven't got 31 written on them. 31 for 31 marathons in 31 days. Even though it was actually 32 marathons in 31 days. Yes, if you just joined us for the first time and don't know what the MHG Run Club's all about, back in I nearly said 1920 then. Back in 2020, when COVID hit, Eddie Izzard ran on his treadmill, on Zwift. 32 marathons in 31 days through the month of January. Many of us here, actually, and many of us on Zwift, joined each day, running anywhere from 5k up to the full marathon. And we all met at midday, Monday to Monday, for the whole month, and ran a marathon in about 6 hours. Averaging 8 kilometres per hour, 7 kilometres per hour, something like that, wasn't it? And when it all came to an end, a few of us missed the lunchtime meetup. And as I was working from home at that time still, we used to run this event every weekday, Monday to Friday. Eventually Zwift cottoned on and launched it as a proper event with a kit, which we're wearing tonight. And if you haven't run this before, we'll unlock at the end of the run. There we go. I think I managed to run 22 marathons during that period. We went back to work. I think I ran about 2 or 3. Then we went back to work for a week. Then COVID hit for the second time and we all went into lockdown again. So then I went back to running lunchtimes and managed to squeeze in 22. And a few half marathons here and there. Hell of a month, wasn't it? We all ran quite a lot that month. Tina says she walked away from the pan of chocolate today, whilst having a lunch after the gym session. She still had a chicken salad sandwich though, I think. Sebastian's got a very posh coffee maker at home. Whilst Tina and I sat there this morning drinking our instant coffee, Sebastian showed us a picture of his awesome coffee machine. It's now a discussion in my household of when we can get one. And he said that was very disciplined, Tina, walking away from the pan of chocolate. Amy Green says we have some deer with us near us. What, on the road, Amy, or still running around in the countryside? Let's have a look at... Oh, we're approaching 2 kilometres in, look already. 14 minutes done. Let's have a look at Sebastian's coffee machine, shall we? So you know what we're on about. I would like one of these for Christmas. So that's Tina's sandwich. She had it at lunch. We'll come back to that. Here we go. Sebastian's coffee machine. Look at that. Imagine just waking up in the morning, going into the kitchen, pressing the button. Out comes a coffee. You'd just end up drinking too much, wouldn't you? I can actually hear the sound effects on the video. I don't know whether you guys can. You probably hear my voice in the music, but at the moment it's making one of those noises as the coffee comes out. Oh, it was a chicken salad. Tina's lunch was a chicken. Is that egg? It's coleslaw, it's mayonnaise, something like that. Salad. Very nice. What did I have today? Oh, I had a Morrison's pasty and a packet of crisps for lunch. Nothing as nice as that. Tomorrow we're back at the care home tomorrow, so it's Fishy Friday, so maybe tomorrow we'll have fish and chips. Oh, I missed that. It's because I was looking at the coffee machine. In-game, Sebastian announced speed increase 0.2. We're now running at 9.4. Thank you, Sebastian, for announcing that in-game. Cheers, buddy. The sweeper is now in front of the lead. That's how we like it here. Organised chaos. Setting up the live stream. Running an event. We all love it. So Laurie says, I have a very basic pour over that has a valve to let it step for a while first, or sit for a while first. Simple but makes a great brew. Well, Tina and myself just put a spoonful of granules in a cup and poured some hot water on it. We have Lucy. It was my wife's birthday 2 days ago and she did get a coffee machine. But it's not as posh as Sebastian's. You have to set it up the night before with a timer, put the coffee in, and then in the morning, hopefully about 10 minutes before you come downstairs, it kicks in, it warms it up, and then you come down to a cup of coffee. So I'll take a picture of that tomorrow, if we remember to set it up tonight. We forgot last night. So tomorrow morning's photograph, Tina, might be me with the coffee machine. Laurie says, always envious of fancy, nice coffee machines. Yes, I think we all were this morning in the chat when Sebastian posted his coffee machine. Tina calls it coffee snobbery. I'm going to try and pronounce it. I haven't got my glasses on, and I'm not very good with new words. However, Anthony Anderson says, I have a DeLonghi here. DeLonghi coffee machine. I think ours is a Russell Hobbs, maybe. I'll take a picture of it in action in the morning when we have our good morning chat. Kyle says he got himself a new treadmill, so no new coffee machine anytime soon. I think we discussed it this morning, but as my wife's just got one for her birthday, I think the discussion went along the lines of, when we get a bit older and the children leave home, we'll get a fancy one like Sebastian. We'll be able to afford it then. It took me about 3 years to get an air fryer when you guys all started talking about them. We finally got one last year. We're getting there, and I do love the air fryer now. Anthony says his coffee machine looks very similar to Sebastian's, so they've both got snobbery coffee, as Tina would call it. Tina says la 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 la. I think Jackie Ramos is saying, well, I think my high stack shoes save me now. I do like high stack shoes, Jackie. I do like high stack running shoes. It's a bit scary when you go around sharp corners. That new pair of Hokas that I've got, they're quite high stacked, very spongy, they've got a carbon plate in them. But to reduce weight, they've got a section cut out the heel. And when I go around sharp corners at the Eden Project Park Run, it sort of collapses a little bit. So you've just got to be able to run 4 foot to front foot. You can't heel strike, because you'll end up on your bottom. Just like I did just now down in the duck enclosure. Sebastian says Tina looks good in form. Be careful in the Celios, says Jackie Ramos. Yes, that's what I've got, Jackie. Me too. They are a bit scary. Pay good attention to how you are foot striking. Oh! I think we've had a speed change again. It took me a while then. Tina wrote in capital letters, uppercase, in-game text, Clive! Apostrophe. And I thought, had I said something wrong? Had voice and text come out wrong? And I swore in-game or something. So I had to quickly reread my messages. 9.7. But I hadn't sworn. Then I realised Sebastian was saying to be quiet, to sneak away from me. So we're now running a 9.7 in-game. leader of the group is slowly slipping back. Jackie Ramos says, I had a bridge with a sharp corner. It propelled her almost into the water. Yes, I know exactly what you're on about, Jackie, on those. You've obviously got the Socialize as well. I can never remember what they're called. V2. I needed a pair of shoes for a marathon distance, so I panic bought. I watched a few reviews, I panic bought, and then I never even wore them for the marathon because it turned out to be a trail marathon. So I wore my other Hokas, my trail running Hokas. What are they called, Tina? Begins with M, X, something X. I'm useless at remembering shoe names. I think I've got so many shoes on the shelf I forget what they're called. No, that's what Oliver's just got himself a pair of Meta Speeds, which he's going to try out on Saturday for the first time. Is it Mafati? Or is that the other ones? I don't know. No idea. All I know is I've got a black pair for trail running and a blue pair for road running. The only thing I'll say about the Hoka Celios, or whatever they're called, V2s, is they are better for like a half marathon distance. I don't find them very good for fast 5Ks at parkrun, for the fact that the heel's unstable and going around the bends I almost fall over. So I'm probably gonna look at getting something else for fast 5Ks. Sebastian's asking in game, what is the distance to get the badge? I don't think we've got a badge here tonight. Fatty, yes Tina, thank you. I did get it right, but Fatty X. Trail running shoes from Hoka. I love them. They are high stacked. They've got the rocker sort of motion on them, shaped like a boat. And I ran a recent 100 miler in them. I also run the marathon distance in them, and they were perfect for both, no blisters. I didn't slip. The only thing I will say about them is there's a little bit of heel slippage when you first get them. Once they're broken in and stretched and the laces are adjusted properly, they're alright, but my heel did slip out the back a few times when they were new. So well done everyone, well done, it's flown. 26.5 minutes gone, 1.2 kilometres to go to the finish line. We are approaching 4 kilometres, so I will try and remember to watch for the speed increase. I'm guessing we're going up to 10, maybe for the final kilometre. Round it up nicely. Niles has to look at the splits. The kilometre speed is not showing. So his Zwift app game, whatever you want to call it, on his Apple TV, has gone slightly skew-whiff. Maybe he needs to reset after this. Maybe when he switches the Apple TV off, closes the app down by double tapping the little TV screen and swiping up. When it restarts, it should work. Hopefully. Here we go then. I looked at the speed. We have gone up to 10 kilometres per hour for the final kilometre. 10 kilometres per hour for the final kilometre. However, keep an eye on that, Tina. There might be more to come. 10.1. They deliberately waited for me to announce that and then changed the speed, didn't they? Kyle said it smells like an update needed. Tina says her legs are trashed after yesterday's workout Wednesday. That's good. I mean that in a good way, Tina. It means you worked hard, which I know you did because I was running with you. Your heart rate got up there, you pushed hard with Amy. Progressed through the run, increasing your speed, higher than the recommended speed. You did well. So your body's now telling you that you worked hard yesterday. And talking about bodies, ankle still feels alright. It does feel like my foot's hotter than the other foot, but there's no pain. So fingers crossed I don't wake up tomorrow with an elephant foot on my left leg. Good evening, Paul Hayward. Thank you for dropping in. Paul Hayward says good evening. Hope you're all doing okay. Anthony says hello, Paul. How are you? Paul says good, just got home. Time for a visit to the garage, says Paul. Running or cycling tonight, Paul? Paul's running in the garage tonight. Nice one, Paul. Anything in particular? The Zwift unlocked. Stage 5. Double XP. Meters for us left to go tonight. Once around the track. Feel free to run on if you want. Or call it a day at 5k. Looks like Tina's pushing the speed up slightly at the end here, look. 10.3. Sebastian's dropping down. Let me catch up. "300 meters. Tina and Amy are pushing it up. I'm going to go to 10.5 and that's it. No more. Going once, going twice. 10.5 for me. Tina says, thanks everyone. Thank you, Tina. Thank you to everyone in the live stream tonight. Paul Hayward, Sebastian, Amy Green, Anthony Anderson. Niles, cheers buddy. Just flicking back up through the names here on my screen in front of me. Laurie popped in for 20 minutes. Thank you, Laurie. Sebastian says, cheers everyone. Tina says, thanks. Jackie Ramos says, thank you. Bye everyone. Tina is going really well, says Anthony. She is, isn't she? What a fantastic, remarkable recovery. We all thought we wouldn't see Tina for a week. Tina was back in a couple of days. Awesome as ever. There goes the final flag. The 5k flag has been hit. There's the final line, a bit further on actually. They didn't match up tonight. There it is. 5k done. 32 minutes. Nice steady Thursday night 5k. A little bit of a recovery run after yesterday's workout Wednesday. Just going to close this down. Anyway, thank you very much, everyone. Well done to everyone who took part tonight. Thank you for all your chat in game and on Virtual FMR. I will be back tomorrow at 5 p.m. UK time for another crack at 5k. Stage 5 on Zwift unlocked for that double XP. That's at 5 p.m. UK time tomorrow. Come and join us. We will be here on Virtual FMR. Parkrun Saturday morning, and then we'll be back here again on Monday. Or I don't know what stage it's going to be. I think next week's catch-up week, so on Monday, whatever happens at 5 p.m, that will be the badge or the route or whatever we'll be running. So watch out for that. I'm going to go and have a shower now and think about what we're going to have for dinner tonight, because I think we scraped the cupboards clean yesterday, so tonight could be a sandwich. Anthony says, see you all tomorrow. Sebastian gives us a smiley face. Tina says, I'll message you, Sebastian. Amy says, thanks, Clive. Thank you, Amy. Hopefully see you tomorrow. Yes, Amy. Look forward to it. 5 p.m. UK time. Bag that bag. Not bag that badge. Disregard my last. Zwift unlocked stage 5 at 5 p.m. Excellent work, everyone, says Tina. Thanks. Bye-bye, says Niles. Well run, everyone, says Anthony. There we go, then. Let's close this down. See you all again tomorrow. Stay safe, take care, have a good evening, everyone. Cheers. Bye-bye.